about anything. The only thing I'm fucking worried about is getting a living.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Well, you got Howard Marks doing a rap, is it, on one of your tracks?
Yeah.
Now, have you read Mr. Nice, his book?
Yes.
And you think, that's a very interesting bloke. Did he actually write the lyrics for the track? Any good?
Fucking great. It's great.
Any idea about the theme for them? Can you actually divulge that?
It's about life, and when I listen to it, it's sort of like a weird video nightmare. I can imagine that a video to it would be absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
But his words, which he very graciously did for us, are absolutely fabulous. I mean, you've heard it. He thinks it's really good, and he's a bloody journalist.
Yeah.
It's great. It's a real gift to have. And to me, you know, I mean, what I used to love about the Velvet Underground, the tracks like The Gift, the wacky stuff, the mad shit.
That's my favourite.
There you go. And that is the weird thing is that I wanted Freebass to be a bit weird, a bit rougher, and a bit fucking throwaway. Yeah. Get the sentiment right and get the vibe right, and then get rid of it. Let's get on with something else, man. You know, and not. I felt like New Order were analysing and working on things a little bit too much. So
a bit more of the punk rock ethic rather than the more polished
I don't know.
stuff.
I mean, you know, everybody has a different way of working, and I'm old enough and ugly enough to realise that no two people are the same.
Yeah.
To me, that what makes a group great is the cocktail, and I just felt that, you know, it was slipped.
Yeah, so the dynamic changed a bit too much for you.
It's too long, isn't it? You know? I mean, I'm a great admirer of Barney's work. Fucking hell, I've done more work with Bernard than I've done with anybody else.
Yeah.
So I must be a fan of what he does, and if he doesn't realise that, then he's a bloody fool as well. I am a great fan of his work, but you know, everybody changes. It doesn't matter. It's not become a big deal. I mean, the sad thing to me about New Order was that it wasn't like we talked about what had happened. We talked about what it should be called. Was it a split or had a left? It fucking don't matter. What you should have done was sort out the fucking root cause, not what it was bleeding called. It was typical of the bloody pair of us.
Yeah.
Actually, we were both a pair of awkward and you know, but that's it, isn't it? That's the way we are.
Well, I won't ask the boring question of whether you like to get back together again, because that's been asked too many times. But what would you say was your proudest achievement so far from Joy Division all the way through to now?
I mean, I think your proudest achievement is the longevity and all the songs that you did. I mean, even though I'm not a great fan of the production of Waiting for the Siren's Call, I still think it's got some great songs on it. You know, and I love Get Ready. I think Bernard and I were really working together on Get Ready, and it was more equal work than we'd ever done before.
Was it, your bass was featured a lot more on Get Ready than it was on the previous two albums?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I still blame Warner Brothers as well. I think that Warner Brothers A&R man got too involved, and I think that we were too eager to please. And we went through that with Republic. It didn't work.
With Waiting for the Siren's Call, I mean, it was said quite a long time ago you got 7 or 8 tracks that might be released.
Yeah, we've still got them, but unfortunately we were going to release them, and then we fell out again.
So at the moment it's all up in the air?
It's all up in the air, yeah. I mean, it's been very difficult to find a middle ground, actually, and it's very sad, because there's loads of things that I'd like to release. Loads of live stuff, really rare live stuff that I've come across. And I think it'd be really nice to build a website and, you know, exploit it.
So is there going to be a Freebass official website fairly soon?
Yeah. I mean, it's an odd situation to be in, because I don't know if any of you know, but websites are very expensive.
Yeah.
So, and they're also expensive to run, which surprised me, because I'd never looked into it. I mean, we're just doing a Hacienda website at the moment, and we're also doing a Hacienda record, which is why I put Hacienda Records. We're going to look into doing some new music, and also maybe doing some more old music as well, some more compilations and stuff, and also put Man Ray out on Hacienda. And we're thinking also of doing Freebass. on Hacienda Records, just because we're setting it up and it's there. But I mean, I don't want the responsibility. I'd much rather give somebody my record like I've done with every other one.
Yeah.
And go, you know, you go on with that bit, I'll do the interviews. So it's a different way of working, really.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm sort of.
Well,
I'm looking into it.
We'll look forward to that. And lastly, is there anything you'd particularly like to say to the people on New Order Online?
You've given me some very entertaining moments. I find it, and it really gets the kids going. Well done. And I don't know. I'm very proud of my children because I love the way they respond. The fact that they're looking after me now, after me looking after them for 24 years, is wonderful. You know, I'm hoping they do it more. But no, it's good. You know, anything that provokes debate is good, and I don't expect to have my arse licked all the time. You know what I mean? And I think you do have to earn respect. And New Order Online is an interesting way of doing it. We should have our own, really.
Yeah, well, apparently New Order Online is a semi-official site for New Order. It has been for a long time.
Yeah, and with David Sultan, of course.
Yeah, David as well.
You know, you've got to have competition, haven't you?
Yeah, keeps you on your toes.
World in motion. I mean, it's funny. It is a great compliment, and I must admit, I got the biggest shock of my life when I went on MySpace to find that we had a New Order MySpace because I didn't even know.
Yeah.
And the other big shock was seeing it covered in Bad Lieutenant stuff.
Oh well, that's all I say. But thank you very much indeed for the interview, and thank you for your time, and also to James as well.
Well, that hasn't got me in too much trouble.
No, shouldn't have done. I hope.
Oh, I bet you search them all online.
No, last but not least, here's a present for you.
Hey.
It's a Vikings badge for you.
Thank you, mate.
I'm presuming you haven't got that one yet.
No, I haven't. I've got a few now, though. I'm getting a good collection.